Here's today's announcements on this winter cold weather. Today's Thursday, February 5th, day 2. Tumbler money and orders are due now to Mrs. Bittinger or Mrs. Check. Musical rehearsal will be held tonight at 6 o'clock. Bye Bye Birdie t-shirts are on sale for $10. All money and orders are due Friday, February 13th. See any cast member to order. Today is the deadline for juniors to hand in hoagie money and orders. Also, the junior class will meet tomorrow during homeroom. Seniors are reminded to hand in completed senior projects ASAP, and if anyone still needs a senior project idea, see Mrs. Parkansky in the office. The 2014 Varsity Football Banquet is Sunday, February 15th at 1 p.m. at the Brady Fire Company. Tickets are available in the athletic office. Cost is $20. Tickets for the junior high winter semi-formal dance are on sale all week for $3 in Mrs. Check's room 222 or Mrs. Michael's room 304. Cost is $5 at the door. Seniors, now is the time to find college money, and there are various scholarship applications in the guidance office now. The following are a few: the Smith Scholarship for students attending Bloomsburg University, the Helen Monkevich Kubaki and May Kiefer Scholarships for nursing, and Penn SPRA Public Relations. Please stop in the guidance office for more information and an application. And here's Kayla with today's news.
Students in Mr. Lombardo's and Mrs. Hayden's 8th grade communications classes recently completed a project on the novel Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry by Mildred D. Taylor. The book was read outside of class, and students completed weekly assessments to make sure they understood the story and kept up with the reading. Once the book was finished, instead of a major test or essay, the students completed a project. The goal of the project was to identify literary elements such as characters, plot, and theme. Students first had to complete a guideline sheet or outline including all of the information that they would need for their poster. Then they put the information on a poster board with pictures. When asked about the project, Mrs. Hayden said, "The project was a fun way to see if the students learned every literary element thus far. So next time you are walking in the front hallway outside of the 8th grade English classrooms, be sure to check out the 8th grade posters." The Mount Carmel Area School Board Merit Award winner for November is 9th grade student Tiara Domanski, daughter of Amy Fantini of Mount Carmel and Mark Domanski of Cole Township. She was nominated by life skills teacher Mrs. Kelly Lesko. Mrs. Lesko said, "Our classroom has students of different abilities, interests, behaviors, and ways of interacting with one another. Tiara breaks through all of these differences, creating a positive relationship with each and every student. She brightens everyone's day with her smile and positive attitude and greets everyone in the morning and at the end of each day. Tiara enjoys learning and loves school. Her favorite subject is chorus, and she loves to sing. She takes dance lessons, likes watching movies, and spending time with friends. She hopes to have a career helping others in the medical field. Congratulations, Tiara. Keep up the great work." The Elementary School Board Merit Award winner for November is 6th grade student Jacob Gilotti, son of Jeffrey and Jill Gilotti of Coltmont. Jacob is the Student Council Vice President and was nominated for the award by his Student Council advisors, Mrs. Elaine Bartle and Mrs. Karen McCracken. Mrs. McCracken said, "Jacob went above and beyond to make this year's food drive a success, helping to collect more than 3,500 items. His work ethic and level of responsibility demonstrated throughout the project was commendable." Some of his interests include playing baseball for the Coltmont Wildcats and basketball for Holy Angels Parish, as well as riding his four-wheeler, and his favorite subject is science. Congratulations, Jacob. Both award winners, Tiara and Jacob, were recognized at the January school board meeting. Hard work does pay off, especially in the world of high school band. Congratulations go out to MCA sophomore and percussionist Noah Adams, who qualified for District 8 Orchestra, hosted by Williamsport Area High School today through Saturday. This festival is specific to string instruments, select horn players, and percussionists, and will conclude with a concert on Saturday, February 7th. While there, Noah will also audition for the next level of Central Region Orchestra. Noah is the son of Natalie Adams Wilburton and William Adams Mount Carmel. Best of luck to Noah at District Orchestra this weekend. We'll be right back with Peyton and sports.
With the Super Bowl over and New England walking away as champions, here's our interesting and dynamic sports reporters Luke Darup and Dylan Fee Monsini with their take on the NFL season and the big game.
What? a game that we witnessed over this past weekend.
And what a game it was. At the end of the third quarter of Super Bowl 49, Seattle was looking square in the face of a second straight league championship title and becoming one of only 7 teams to do so. Let's talk about the first 3 quarters first.
First quarter closed with no score, which I guess isn't really too surprising in a showing of the league's best offense, that being New England, and the league's best defense, that being Seattle. A punt by each team and a Brady interception that turned into a Seattle punt anyway was all it was really doing.
Second quarter was a little more entertaining as New England got on the board first with an 11-yard Brady to LaFell connection for 6, extra point good. After another punt by each squad, we saw another touchdown from New England and 2 from Seattle, including a risky decision with 6 seconds left in the first half to throw into the end zone to no other than rookie Chris Matthews. Obviously, this time the decision was a good one, as the score was knotted up at 14 going into Katy Perry's halftime show.
And what a show that was. The third quarter got off to a great start with a Stephen Hauschka field goal, and later on a Doug Baldwin reception for a touchdown put Seattle ahead 24-14. All Seattle all day, right? Let's get into the fourth quarter.
Brady showed up to play in the fourth, and it included 2 passing touchdowns, including the especially crucial pass to Julian Edelman with 2 minutes left. This set up literally the 2-minute offense for Seattle.
And that 2-minute offense started with a beautiful pass to Marshawn Lynch, who lined up wide and caught that 31-yard pass from Russell Wilson. After a completion to young Ricardo Lockett, Russell Wilson threw a bomb to Jermaine Kearse, and that was the same guy who caught the winning touchdown in Seattle against Green Bay in overtime 2 weeks ago, and it looked like it was going to be dropped. But after being bobbed up in the air, he pulled it down, and he had a 33-yard completion. Marshawn Lynch almost plowed it in on the next play, getting 4 yards and only needed 1 more. Seattle ran the clock down a little bit and made the choice that will haunt Coach Carroll for the rest of eternity, passing the football into the end zone. And it was a pass that should have and would have been caught by Ricardo Lockett, rookie defensive back Malcolm Butler jumped in front and came up with the interception that made it look like that it was the end.
However, right after that, Seattle wasn't completely out of it. New England got the ball at their own 1 with some time left, meaning they couldn't have taken a knee or it would have ended with a safety. Unfortunately, Michael Bennett jumped the snap, and New England was brought forward 5 yards. That was all New England needed, and after a fight that threw Bruce Irvin out, they came away as Super Bowl 49 champs with a score of 28-24. Ironically, the Madden simulation done before the game predicted this same outcome.
And I think our prediction for the outcomes were not quite the same as this, unfortunately, but this was still perhaps one of the greatest Super Bowls that I've ever watched, and while my Seattle Seahawks came up short, they're already early favorites in Vegas to win Super Bowl number 50. So stay tuned for future sports previews and reviews. For Dylan Fimoncini and Luke Dara, thanks for watching.
Although it was a close game, the bad decision by the Seahawks put out the New England Patriots on top. Good job, Dylan and Luke. Varsity boys basketball hosted Central last night, and in an extremely close game, they won 53-52. Highlights and info on our new 1,000-point scorer tomorrow. Tonight in sports, varsity swimming travels to Blue Mountain starting at 4:30. Junior high basketball hosts Central starting at 5:30, and varsity wrestling travels to Warrior Run starting at 7 o'clock. Back to Maddie at the news desk.
Thanks, Peyton. Attention seniors planning to attend Bloomsburg University after graduation. Students who live in Mount Carmel or Mount Carmel Township are eligible for the Smith Scholarship. Applications are located in the guidance office. Students applying are reminded that free application for Federal Student Aid or FAFSA must be filled by February 16th, and the Smith Scholarship application must be mailed by March 1st, 2015. If you have any questions, please visit the guidance office. And for today's lunch, chicken and waffles and mashed potatoes and gravy, corn, apple slices. Tomorrow's breakfast, whole grain pancakes, whole grain cereal with toast, assorted bagels, and 100% juice. Well, that's a wrap.
Tune in tomorrow
Same time, same channel.
for MCA Live at 7:35.
watch him like a lion.